If you know any Knicks fans, you should give them a hug right now, because things seem to be going from bad to worse for this franchise.
The team's star quarterback has actually been retired since 2014. But when the owner called in the offseason saying this was going to be the last year of the Chicago Force, Sammy Grisafi said it was an easy decision to come back to the team she calls family. Cara Fiello is one of 9 club pros who qualified for the event, and she earned her exemption by placing 5th in last year's Teaching and Club Professional National Championship.
Now, all these trade rumors surrounding Porzingis stem from the fact that he skipped his exit interview with Jackson back in April.
Athletic director Jim Phillips said their relationship is one thing that really sets Northwestern athletics apart.
So far, Jackson says he's unimpressed with any of the offers he's received from other teams, and sources are saying that it would take a top 4 draft pick in addition to at least one other significant asset for him to deal away the unicorn.
The world's top golfers are at Royal Birkdale this week for the Open Championship, where one player's game plan is anything but conventional. Phil Mickelson ditched the biggest club in his bag and plans to attack the links course without a driver. But equipment changes are nothing new for the lefty, who famously won the 2006 Masters using 2 drivers. A sold-out crowd at Soldier Field saw Real Madrid defeat the All-Star squad in penalty kicks. Here's how it went down. Diego Valeri crosses it to Dax McCarty, who hits the left post with a free header. Dom Dwyer all over that rebound. He puts it away for the last-minute equalizer. 1-1 draw at the end of regulation, we head to a shootout. In the words of late Yankees legend Yogi Berra, it's deja vu all over again. David Robertson will take the mound wearing pinstripes once again. Football is America's game. It's not for the weak, not for the faint of heart, and for a long time, it was not for women. But there's one league that's changing what it means to play like a girl. It may say 99 on the back of his jersey, but Aaron Judge's number last night was 47. The rookie hit 47 home runs at Marlins Park, which was more than enough to secure him the title of 2017 Home Run Derby champion.
This would be a devastating blow for the fan base, and some Knicks fans that I've spoken to even believe that drafting Porzingis in the first place is maybe the only good thing that Jackson has done for this team.
So,
Mike?
Jen, what do you think it would take to actually move up into the draft? I mean, what kind of assets would they have to get in order to pull the trigger on a Porzingis trade?
Yeah, so far he says he's not impressed with any of the offers he's gotten so far, but sources are saying that what Jackson is looking for is a top 4 draft pick in addition to at least one superstar or significant asset in order for him to deal away the unicorn.
This is a deal that makes sense for both teams. The White Sox are in the middle of a major rebuild, and they now have 2 of Baseball America's top 5 prospects and 7 in the top 100. The Cubs, on the other hand, are looking to defend their title, but have gotten off to a pretty rocky start. They entered the All-Star break below 500 and sit 5.5 games behind Milwaukee. Quintana will almost certainly bolster their starting pitching, which has been the team's biggest issue so far this season. Allie?
What does the second half of the season look like now, Jen, for the Cubs?
They have the potential to look like an entirely different team. The addition of Quintana comes just as Kyle Hendricks and John Lackey are set to return from the disabled list. With those 3 in the starting rotation, the Cubs have a pretty good chance of catching up to the Brewers at the top of the NL Central.
You guys are 5-0 undefeated. What's the key strategy?
Has there been any smack talk with Johnny Mac? You're standing on the first tee. What's going through your head?
What do professional athletes do after they retire? They keep on playing.
You know, I believe we're still competitive. I am. You know, I'd like to go out there and compete.
On the Power Shares Tour, former tennis legends face off in fan-friendly one-night tournaments across the country.
It's fun. You know, I think we play a handful of nights a year, and to be able to still kind of do that, it's just fun for us.
But being off tour means not getting a lot of practice for most of these players.
My practice right now is getting on the court with my son, and he's 3, so we had a long practice session, 15 minutes the other day.
And tournament prep?
I try and stay fit, so when I do come out here, I don't really make a fool of myself and hurt myself. You know, that's the most important thing, walking off the court without limping.
Is nothing like it used to be.
I kind of just carbo load and risk foolishness.
It's a fun atmosphere for everyone, including the players. They may be a little rusty.
The thing I miss most is being good at tennis.
But there's no doubt these guys came to win.
If I get on the returns, I'm going to have a chance. If I can't get my returns going, I'm going to struggle tonight. There's always smack talk. That's bad luck. A lot of trash talk in the locker room. We'll be mic'd up tonight, so you'll probably get to hear a little bit of it.
Perfect. Just another one right there. Great.
It's been a while since we've seen them play on the big stage, but at least two things haven't changed. Andy Roddick still has plenty of zip on his serve, and John McEnroe hasn't mellowed with age. He's still as wild as ever. From the West Side, Jennifer Lee, Medill reports.